The internet is increasingly becoming the marketplace to do business, and without an online presence, many companies risk losing out on the potential of selling to international customers, for instance. Well, now our next story is about a woman called Sarah Jane Lynch, who, following a very successful career in marketing and financial services, saw an opening for a website showcasing the very best of Irish contemporary design. Hers is a one-stop site for marketing craft.
TheDesignBasket.com is an online gift store selling Irish contemporary products from a range of emerging designers from throughout the country. I set up The Design Basket in November 2011. My inspiration for setting up the company was I was constantly coming across fantastic emerging designers exhibiting in local boutiques and craft fairs, but they weren't already selling online, so I wanted to create a space where they could actually showcase and sell their products. Ireland has always had a very strong reputation at an international level for craft design, but I think in the last few years Ireland has certainly achieved a world-class reputation for contemporary fine craft, but I think up until now we haven't really had that online offering to back up those railroads that we're making on the international stage. We've got almost 60 designers on the site now, so it's probably one of the largest online contemporary offerings for Irish design. The result for the customer is they have the opportunity to go purchase something online that's Irish, but also that's very fresh, exciting and on trend.
I'm a textile designer. I'm based in Dublin. I have a tableware collection which consists of table runners, placemats and napkins. I have a printed collection and an embroidered Irish linen collection. All of the collections feature imagery of vintage china and antique cutlery. I think the Design Basket features some fantastic Irish designers and Irish artists, and it's great to be in amongst some of the best of Irish design and art, and that can only be good for your business. It's given me the opportunity to sell further outside of Ireland to Australia and the United States, as well as areas in Europe that I wouldn't have previously sold to.
Well, the Handmade Soap Company really is a case of it does what it says on the tin. We make all the products ourselves here by hand, using only the finest natural ingredients, and we package it in standout stylish packaging. We make soaps, which is obviously our core product, but we also make a range of really luxurious face and hand creams, body butters, bath and shower gels, and then a selection of gift boxes as well. Now in the market, provenance of any product is crucial, and Ireland, we've always had a great reputation for everything we make, and particularly now the crafts are really coming to the forefront. So we manufacture it here, we design it here, we use as many of our local suppliers for print and all that, and then through our ties with the Design Basket, another Irish company, kind of thrown it out there on the international stage. The internet is a global thing, the national boundaries are being broken down, so yeah, I mean it's your door into the international market.
We're very careful in terms of the designers that we take on board. There's very much a curation process at that first stage. Then once a designer is set up with us, we actually work with them, provide them with their own access to the site. But then it's very much working together to build a good online profile for them. So we're always on hand to provide feedback about what works, what doesn't work. We're really trying to create the best online presentation for them so that they have more of a chance to sell their products. Sometimes people can think that Irish craft, Irish design can maybe be a little bit more pricey than buying, a gift in a shop, and perhaps something that's not been made in Ireland. And we're really trying to have a very, very broad range of products. So we've got items on the site that cost €3 and we've got items on the site that cost €300. So I think people are very much liking the fact that they can purchase Irish, they can buy something that's been designed here, but they're not paying a huge amount of money for that privilege. There's been a resurgence in the demand for Irish craft in the last few years. We're certainly seeing a trend of customers in Ireland purchasing items and then sending them to their family and friends abroad. I think a lot of people are leaving our shores at the moment for work, so it's nice for people to actually be able to send something that provides them with a little bit of a connection with home. And then we're actually seeing the reverse of that trend as well. We're seeing people from abroad purchase something to send to a family member or a friend in Ireland. We actually recently had an order from a woman in Saskatchewan in Canada, and she was purchasing a birthday gift from her mother in Donegal, and she actually purchased a silk scarf from a designer who actually lived down the road from her mother. So it was a nice story and made it a much more personalised shopping experience for her.
A good example of a diverse new market being opened up for Irish craft via the internet.